Why whiskey? Why get into whiskey?
Oh, I got into whiskey 20 years ago. I've been distilling since 2005, and I have a biology degree. Like a lot of people, there's so many scientists in our industry. But I will be totally truthful. I like the process more than anything else. And so I got into consuming whiskey by being a distiller. Like I didn't know a whole ton about whiskey before I entered into the field. I just really liked the idea of a challenge. And I had a lot of biology experience. I had a lot of carpentry experience. And in 2005, I was looking for a job. This is way before there was any sort of understanding of craft distillation. I mean, it was when there was still an argument about whether we call it artisanal or craft. That was an actual constant conversation for a few years.
Right.
And we clearly settled on craft. But I was at Clear Creek Distillery in 2005. I needed a job. Steve McCarthy, who was the third craft distiller in the U.S., he was the one that started all in Oregon and Portland before anyone else. He hired me, and he needed somebody to fix a bunch of barrels because Steve was a great distiller and a terrible cooper. I can say that because he would admit to it as well.
Right.
And so he just needs somebody to come in and fix stuff. And I came in that way. And to me, it was pretty obvious that if wine had the certain projection and beer had the certain projection of going from small businesses and then getting so much attention and then being a movement, why wouldn't that happen with whiskey and brandy and everything else?
Right. Absolutely. And I will say you're in very good company going to Clear Creek because I just had Caitlin on recently, and she's a wealth of knowledge and knows all about her brand. But like, I feel like just that place over there, I've never been, and it's on my bucket list. Obviously, that place over there is just, they're doing everything and they're doing it the right way. So
yeah, I was Caitlin's boss Caitlin's boss for like close to a decade or something like that, at least 7 years.
Okay. I had the apprentice on before the boss. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.